Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Kimberly, back from the YouTube video. Okay, so the first video of Spooky Month. My room isn't as decorated as I wanted it to be because I have to wait to get you guys don't care, but we're better decorations. But look, little happy Halloween. If I get ads to it. Okay, what we're doing today is clearly the monthly recap, everything I've seen in September. How many movies do we even have? We have 16 movies, so this was a good month. First movie that we saw was Trap, M. Night Shyamalan. It has very mixed reviews. It is about this guy, and he takes his daughter to a concert, and this is in the first and seconds of the trailer, so it's not like it's a spoiler. But basically what we find out is that they set up a trap to get a serial killer to catch him. And then we also find out that the serial killer they're trying to catch is the dad. So it's kind of cool how they did that. Everyone expects M. Night Shyamalan to have a big twist. And they're all expecting oh, but we already knew that. Upset why did we have to find out that he was the killer? The twist. It's okay. I had fun with it. I like the whole concept aspect. The fact that I was gonna go to a concert in September. I did. It was amazing, in case you guys wanted to know. So it's cool seeing that. It did seem a lot kind of like M. Night was kind of showcase his daughter's music. It was fun. It's not one of his best movies, but it's not as horrible as everyone says. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. And then I watched 68 Kill Against My Will. It has Matthew Gray Gubler, and my sister's in love with him, so she forced me against my will to watch it. There's nothing I could have done. I just had to watch it. I'm with a guy in love with this girl, and then basically they go to break into a house to get money, and it basically turns into a murder, and it's weird. It's like a comedy. I didn't like it. It was just too much for me. A 6.5 out of 10. And then we have the Purge, Anarchy. Okay, Purge, Anarchy. This is the second Purge, and basically it's a whole bunch of different people on the streets of the Purge. We get introduced to Leo. We love Leo. It's fun. You're gonna find out the Purge actually is about. Of course, it's different things. Of course, I have a podcast episode on it. I'm doing the Purge series. I'm really slacking on my podcasting, but yeah, that was an 8 out of 10. And then finally, I watched Lisa Frankenstein. So it came in digital, I think in February, and I meant to watch it, and then I paused it and never finished. And then finally, I did finish it. It's very, it's not my type of genre. It's a horror comedy. It's about Lisa, and she's very shy, not shy, but the type of girl. And then of course a zombie guy comes back to life, and yeah, it's a fun movie. Honestly, I feel once you get past some of the weird stuff, it gets better. I didn't hate it as much as I thought it was. I actually finished it. I feel if you kind of liked Heathers or Beetlejuice, I think someone said, was it Beetlejuice? They said Heathers, and I don't know what else. I want to say Beetlejuice wasn't Sunday night. You might like it. That's a 7.5 out of 10. And then I watched Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I'm trying to watch the Halloween movies for this year's Halloween video, because I'm going to try and get some, but we know how much I slack at videos. Of course, this one, I get it, because Michael Myers is in it, and people get upset about that. It's weird. It's I guess there's these costumes coming out, and there's a detective storyline, because the guy, I don't know how to explain it. It's okay. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I don't know. The whole movie's just, at this point, I'm on, I think, number 5, and I'm just I don't think these are for me. So, yeah. That's a 5 out of 10. And then I watched Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. This was a struggle, mainly because first one, it's a decent concept. I realized I didn't like it because it has a sex scene. Realizing that if I just didn't watch the unrated version, I could have skipped out on that torture. The second one, it's taken me 3 different times to finish it. It gets completely off topic of the whole Halloween, especially because I think it's supposed to be a remake or I don't know what it's supposed to be. I don't know, it's just stupid. And honestly, at this point, I would hate to say it, but honestly, I don't really think I like Rob Zombie's movies. I hate to say it, but I think if I know that he's going to be doing something, I'm not exactly excited because it's always going to be just too much. But that was a 2 out of 10. And I watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake. I don't care what anyone says, the remake is better than the original. You can shoot me. Like, I don't, like, it's better. I'm sorry. It's does well with redoing the movie, but having, like, some changes. And I liked what they did with it. And I also just realized that that Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning, is also kind of like a prequel to that one, which I didn't realize they were together until like last year when I rewatched the beginning. I was like, those are the same characters. So I'm cool with those a trilogy. But yeah, that's a 9 out of 10. And then we watched 50 Shades of Grey. I know. I go from horror to 50 Shades. And honestly, I mean, we know, it's erotic. We know, I feel like everyone knows the whole premise of 50 Shades, but genuinely, the story is actually really good. I was obsessed with it. 9 out of 10. Like, I would honestly, I'd probably buy the movies. Like, it's not as horrible as everyone says it is. Like, yeah. And then, I was probably gonna tell you guys what that movie's even about. 50 Shades of Grey is about Christian Grey, and he's a billionaire, and then we have Anastasia, and she, like, is like a journalist and wants to become a writer, and then they like fall in love, and he he's a very specific kink, and yeah, that's all I guess all I can say. Don't watch it with your family. Don't watch it with your kid. Maybe 18, I don't know. I know you watch 50 Shades Darker. Goes to the second one. It's Christian trying to get Anna back. And honestly, they're good. Like, we find more about the story. She has her job. Like, it's good. 9 out of 10. And then I watched The Bye Bye Man. This honestly is not as horrible as everyone says it is. I've heard so much crap about it. I watched it years ago and I actually remember liking it. This one, I feel like it's just a normal thing. Like, it's a Bye Bye Man. You can't think it. You can't say it. You can't write it. And, like, once you hear it, he, like, comes after you. And it's honestly, the reason I even watched it was kind of funny is I was driving and I saw train tracks. And I remember that one scene with the train tracks. I was like, I should watch the Bye Bye Man. And that's why I watched it. So that's a 7 out of 10. And then I watched the Purge election year. So all this time, I thought that the character who plays the one who wants to become president, Charlie, was also the character from Gossip Girl, the mom. All this time. I also thought it was the same character, that Gossip Girl character was the same one in Santa Claus 2 and 3. Realizing those are 2 different characters that look exactly alike. I will have it face by face, and you guys can see why I was wrong. Anyways, Purge election year, we have a president who wants to become president, and basically she wants to go to the Purge. And then this year they make it so you can kill government officials. So of course she is targeted. And yeah, honestly, it was okay. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I kind of liked where it was going with the whole, like, politics of it, of, like, people wanting the Purge and people not wanting the Purge. Yeah, so that was an 8 out of 10. And then I watched The Wild Robot, which is a kid's movie. The trailer gives away a lot, which means also it's like a kid's movie. I took my brother, I felt like a little mom, take my little brother to the movies by myself. And there's like a robot that crashes onto, like, this place, and it's all of animals, and then she has to try to help this little goose, like this baby goose, become like be able to migrate in the fall or winter or whatever. It's so good. Multiple times I almost cried. If you have kids, you'd like it. It's a good story. It honestly has a really good message with it too. 8.5 out of 10. And then I watched Halloween 4: The Return of Michael Myers. This one is about Laurie Strode has a kid, and I guess in this timeline she dies. So her kid is Michael's niece. And then Michael, I think, is after her or something like that. It's okay. I feel like the more I watch them, the more I just don't like them. There's a home wrecking situation in the movie, so I was really happy when Michael handled that situation. But that was a 6 out of 10. And then I watched Bratz, the movie, because Honestly, I don't know if you can find this anywhere. I have the DVD. It's like a live action Bratz. People crap on it. Honestly, I feel like it's good, especially being out of high school. It's just weird because like there's Bratz and they go to high school, and then when they have like their friendship breakup, it like hit on a certain level because like I've like not like a I haven't had decent enough friends to go through a breakup, sadly. But like I kind of like get it just because like you go like your friends all your life, and then you go into high school and you go into the cliques and you're not as close as you were. That's kind of happened to me. But like it's a good movie. 9 out of 10. And then I watched How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Love this movie. I love the whole 90s. It's not even 90s. So early 2090s rom-com movies. It's about a how-to girl, and she basically says she's gonna do everything that woman does wrong in a relationship and will get him to break up with her in 10 days. And then the guy that she chooses has to make her go and fall in love with him in 10 days. So it's really good. It's funny. It's up there with Clueless. We got Clueless. We got How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. We got Legally Blonde. Like, those are my top 3 of that era. Please give me more of that era to watch. That's 9.5 out of 10. I don't know if I said that or not. And of course, the last movie I watched, 50 Shades Freed. It's the last of the trilogy. I feel like it's better than the other 2. It's just the way they end it, the way the story goes. I don't want to like spoil it, but it's just because I don't like. And they're married, so I kind of navigate being married, and then there's some issues going on with someone targeting his family. It's a good movie. I feel like it's a good ending. So question of the day: when you're watching a show or like a movie series, do you ever get like so kind of like involved with the characters? Like not like you think they're real because that's delusional, but then you're kind of like sad because like now you don't know what's gonna happen with the rest of the story. Like now, like I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Well, enjoy today's video. I'm gonna talk to you guys next week. Please, if you have any Halloween-y type of videos for me to do, please let me know down below, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Toodles.